Hey, what's up? Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Also like, share, and comment. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video. So I am the guy that wants you to avoid the unemployment line at the end of this global crisis. So it's been a crazy time in our lives, and I have disappeared for a couple of months for good reason. When the lockdown began, things kind of got crazy around my life. I lost an aunt because of the virus, not directly from the virus, but there's this thing in South Africa called, I don't want to mention the name of the virus because I fear that if this video ever gets monetized, they might actually demonetize it because I mentioned the name of the virus. I know that YouTube is trying to scale down on fake news and misleading information about this virus, which I support that move by YouTube. But in South Africa, we have this virus, it's called the virus excuse, where public servants are actually no longer doing their job, especially in places like hospitals. In South Africa, I think most parts of the world, the priority right now is people who are infected by this virus, and they do take other patients, but at a very critical stage. Maybe they got stabbed or got involved in a car accident, that sort of thing. But I had an aunt who was suffering from high blood pressure, and also she had diabetes, and she had to be admitted to hospital because that was a priority and emergency. Unfortunately, because of the virus excuse, she was neglected at the hospital to a point where she deteriorated, and then she was sent home, and where she passed on. So I have given them advice about what legal action they can take, because seemingly hospitals in South Africa, they, especially the nursing staff and some doctors, they are just doing that excuse and sitting in the nursing stations and absolutely doing nothing. Right now, I even have a cousin who is pregnant. She's pregnant with her second child. She gives birth by cesarean. So she's at, I think she has reached the 9 months, and it's time for her to give birth. As I speak to you, she is lying in hospital and nobody's attending to her. She calls and cries every day. Apparently, one nurse or doctor, I think, I'm not quite sure, uh, examined her and actually told her that the baby's exhausted. And we don't know what that means when the baby's exhausted. And she can't give birth naturally. So there are a lot of things that are going on, and it's been very depressing. And the last thing I wanted to do during this hard time with my own family was to make videos. I just did not have the time to do that because I'm forever comforting somebody or away from my own time, and which also put me in danger or exposing myself to getting infected by the virus. Thankfully, I'm not infected. Thankfully, I'm healthy. But I've made a decision that from this point on, I'm going to do things virtually as opposed to being there physically, including funerals. Unfortunately, I've been to about 3 funerals already, close family, friends, but for not related to the virus, but natural causes and things of that nature. And I've noticed how we conduct our funerals these days is no longer the way we do. I'm a Zulu. There are ways of burying our loved ones, culturally speaking, and those cultural activities and practices are no longer done because you are basically given a limited time to conduct your funeral and burial. So, a funeral in the Zulu culture can take the entire day. I think it's a two-day event. Right now, it's just 2 hour event, from 24 hours or 48-hour event to now reduced to 2 hour event. At the cemetery, you're given exactly 30 minutes to bury your loved one, and you've got to go. We are burying our loved ones now during the course of the week instead of on the weekend, and to avoid gatherings and crowds, because our cemeteries here in South Africa on a Saturday or on a weekend can be crazy. So at this point in time, you bury your loved one during the course of the week where the cemeteries are. But thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being patient. Thank you, YouTube, as well. Things are not normal, but they are getting there. So I think from this point on, I will be able to start uploading again and talking about YouTube. Now, I understand that when you start a YouTube channel, you're not going to blow up immediately, and you are not going to suddenly start getting subscribers and views. You have to work your way to there. I fully understand that, and I fully see it as well on my channel that I've been gone for past, I think, 3 or 4 months, and my channel has not grown, or views I still have not seen them. I don't know, maybe it did happen while I was away, but things are still pretty much the same, which just goes to show that when you start a YouTube channel, do not expect to blow up immediately. You have to be consistent in your uploads. You have to choose a niche that everybody, or that most people would relate with or looking for. You have to educate, you have to inform, and you also have to entertain. Those are the things that people come to YouTube for, as I've mentioned before. So you are sitting at home, probably you lost your job and you're thinking, what now? This is it. Start your own YouTube channel and begin right now to work towards the growth of your channel. And who knows, you may actually find yourself making a living out of being a YouTuber. A lot of South Africans, I see a lot of South Africans beginning to take YouTube very serious, not only as a hobby, but also as a career. Some YouTubers are doing it full time and they're killing it. And I've seen as well, some as well around the world, they're also taking YouTube as a career, as a business and things like that, and they're making a good living out of it. I was looking at the CPMs of South Africa. I think it's $1.90 per 1,000 views. So $1.90, if you get, let's say you get something like 10,000 views, you already have $100 to your name. $100 here in South Africa is a lot of money. Yes, 1,800 to 2,000 rand. That's something. But now, if you continue to be consistent in your uploads and your content is on point, you could double that, triple that, quadruple that, until basically you start making tens of thousands of rands a month. You may even be so lucky that what they call the brand deals may come and approach you to work with you, and you'll make more money. There's affiliate marketing. I believe it's something that I'm going to talk about as we go along in the future with my video. Now that I've revived this channel, you can do affiliate marketing. In the meantime, you can research what affiliate marketing is. You can watch other YouTube videos and kind of get an idea what an affiliate marketing is. It's something that I'm also going to participate in now that I'm back. You can also monetize your own channel with whatever skill that you have or expertise. So you can basically use your channel as a way of getting traffic to making money before you even monetize by YouTube. It's very also important that when you start your YouTube channel, you go and read about KAPA, COPPA. It's a policy that actually protects children from harmful material on YouTube. And then whenever you upload a video, you've got to mark your video whether it's made for children or not. That way you don't get into trouble with YouTube. The last time I read that the punishment is a lawsuit from YouTube to you of about $45,000? So that's a lot of money. That is almost R1,000,000 in South African. It's about R1,000,000, I think. So to protect yourself from that lawsuit, you got to make sure that when you start a YouTube channel, you need to have a Gmail account. Now, one thing that you need to understand about YouTube and Google, they are one of the same thing. YouTube owns Google. So to open a YouTube channel, you have to have a Gmail account, and then you go to YouTube, and then you click on your car, and then it will take you to create a channel. Create your own channel. Once your channel has been created, YouTube set up this feature to be easy for you to open a YouTube. It's easy. It literally takes few seconds, if not a minute. And from there, make sure that you download YouTube Studio. That's where you will do most of your management of your videos and your channel from. So once you upload a video, you got to go to the edit feature. That's where you will find your audience. You click on that, and then it's going to give you whether your video is made for children or not made for children. If your videos or your content are not made for children, then you will say, no, it is not made for children. And that way, and then you save, and that way your video and your channel is protected from a lawsuit from YouTube, if that makes any sense. So you have got to protect yourself, and you've got to protect the children. Another thing that you need to remember, YouTube frowns upon foul language. You can't use F words, B words. You can't also lie about people if you are doing blogging or entertainment or gossip and things of that nature. Keep away from things that may get your channel in trouble, either suspended or banned for life, or even sued by YouTube. So familiarize yourself with community rules, familiarize yourself with all YouTube policies, familiarize yourself with monetization policies and things like that, because at some point as a YouTuber, your channel will grow. People will watch your videos and they will subscribe. And then once you reach the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours, then you are eligible to monetize your channel. By monetizing, I mean where you start making money by placing adverts on your videos. You see, whenever when you click on a YouTube video and then an advert pops, and then you watch the video, and in between the video there are adverts, that means the owner of that channel is earning money from those ads. That is why it's very important that whenever you click on a YouTuber's channel and you watch their videos, you also watch the adverts, because those adverts is what pays the YouTuber. So you need to understand that. Many YouTubers don't particularly ask the viewers to watch the adverts as well, but it's something that you as a user ought to know, that when you see those adverts, yes, you do get an option of skipping the ad. If you skip the ad, obviously the YouTuber is not going to earn anything. But let's say I've got 5 adverts on my video. At least if you can watch 2 of them, it will be great. That means I will earn something. Obviously, as a YouTuber, I prefer you to watch all the adverts, because it's not only me that makes money, it's also YouTube that makes money. YouTube, I think, takes something like 45% from the ads on your video, and you take 55% as a YouTuber. So that's how you make money. That's how you could potentially make a living from being a YouTuber. There are also other features that you need to, or like tools that you need to arm yourself with in order to optimize your videos and also get discovered on YouTube. It's something that as well I've not done in the past. Your titling, your thumbnails, and also your descriptions and tags are what will assist your channel discovered on the platform. So familiarize yourself, read and watch other YouTubers talking about these things that I've just mentioned to you. I personally use a tool called TubeBuddy. Just to make a disclaimer, I am not sponsored by TubeBuddy at all, or any of the other tools that I'm going to mention in this video, but it's tools that I find extremely helpful for me because I use a tool called Vlo, VLLO. It is the most simplest editing tool out there as far as I am concerned. It's beautiful. I love it. I enjoy it. Check it out on my tags. It's going to be the first hashtag there. VLLO or Flow, whatever you call it or pronounce it, but I call it Flow. It's beautiful. It's easy tool to utilize. It also has paid features and also has free features. I'm using free features right now. I also use PicMonkey for my thumbnails. So what a thumbnail is, let's just say it's a still picture that you see before you click on my video. You saw a picture, and the picture, it has text on it, and that's what interested you in watching this video. So that is what you call a thumbnail. So I use PicMonkey for that. You can also use Canva. I do use Canva sometimes, though I find it a little bit complicated in the beginning. I think I was frustrated by it for some time. I only figured it now, I suppose. PicMonkey, I got it right from the word go. Same goes with other editing tools like KineMaster, which I found it frustrating as well as a beginner. But now that I'm using Vlo, I now understand KineMaster. So that is also another editing feature that you can utilize for your videos. One thing I also noticed that if your content is in your home language or your mother tongue, chances of your channel growing faster are higher than speaking English like I am in this video. I'm a Zulu, like I said. I think I am going to open another channel where I'm just going to do content on in Zulu, completely in Zulu, because of course I also would like to see my channel viewed and growing as well, hopefully, and get some coins while I am at it. I think all of us right now, we just want some security, because so YouTube kind of like gives you that soft spot to land on. If you already lost your job and you have no idea what to do and you're depressed, hey, there's hope. Today, once you're done watching this video, go and open your own YouTube channel. It's free, $99. That's how much it costs. Free. Who knows? You may find yourself as an influencer. Make sure that your content is smashing. Always fact check everything, and so that when you speak on something that you know for sure, and you can also defend it. So I think I have said what I needed to say. If I remember anything in my next upload, I will then speak about it. But in the meantime, please subscribe. Please subscribe. You see, when you're a YouTuber, it's very important that you make that call, that people subscribe. That way, when people subscribe, your channel grows. And of course, I want this channel to grow. That is why I'm calling you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like this video. It also supports the channel to get suggested by the YouTube algorithm. When you like a video, it basically means that you basically like triggering the algorithm to say, okay, this video is worth to be watched, and then the YouTube algorithm then pushes it to the front pages of other users. Hopefully they will subscribe, because you need 2 thresholds in order for you to start making money on YouTube: 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. So that is why you need to say, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. So let's see each other in my next upload. Goodbye.